What's up, Internet? We are back with my N64 Flash Multicart thingamabob that's not quite either, but is also both. It's complicated. Last time we did some Scooby-Doo and Shadowgate. And then, unfortunately, SimCity did not work, which, that's pretty sad, but it's in Japanese, so it might be for the best that that didn't work. I don't know. Either way, we're going to try and play Sin and Punishments. This is quite a famous little import. Hopefully this one works, because I am actually very excited about this game. It's by Treasure. You'll notice it's taking a while to load. It's a big game. I remember this game being pretty big. Alright, well, I've got an image. That's a good start. Alright. So, Sin and Punishment. This is an import exclusive. It's really, really good. And it's pretty much entirely in English, because of course it is. Let's start the game. Okay, what's the buttons to do stuff on things? Oh, okay, it's the Z button to shoot. Got it. You got sort of free range. You got a homing thing. There's like a homing lock-on feature, although it's a lot slower, so it's almost better to just focus on this. If I recall, let's see if we can get close enough to actually do something. There is like a melee option. You can move with the C buttons, which would be a little bit more awkward than it is on this controller. Let's see, jump is R. There we go. So yeah, slashing with your sword, just gotta get close enough and individually tap. You can't just hold down the button. But you'll get like bonuses for it. And this is just a really good arcadey type thing. If I remember correctly, you can also reflect shots and stuff with your sword, which is hugely useful for bonuses, if I remember correctly. And, you know, this game and its bizarre plot, and it has a completely insane plot, is entirely in English for reasons. So let's just take care of this. This is kind of an interesting, like, sort of alternative to Star Fox 64. Like, if you wanted like a kind of rail shootery type thing, you could get Star Fox, certainly. But you could also get this. Or you could get like, what's that one game that we played that was terrible, and I think it was the PAL version for some reason? Knife Edge Nose Gunner. That game was terrible. I rented it once and I hated everything about it. Oh, gotta jump! Oh, I screwed that up. Oh, don't need to jump that. I took care of it. Yeah, you just don't do as much damage if you swap to the targeting thing, which is fair, you know. If you got like a homing thing, you have to have some kind of penalty for using it compared to freeform aiming. Alright, let's try to pick up the enemies out of the air. This game is ridiculously cool. And it did get a sequel. It got a sequel on the Wii, which is actually a really, really good game. It's also hard to find, though. I have a copy of it. It's quite good. And this was available on the Wii Virtual Console for the first time in English. It turns out it was all a dream.
Saki! Oh, Saki! Good morning, Saki.
The faces are a bit...
Good morning, Iron.
exactly how the faces look, but... damn if this isn't one of the most, like, ambitious and nicest looking N64 games.
Let's go.
Alright, let's go. Alright. This is just a really solidly fun game. It's a shame physical copies are so bloody expensive.
Nice shot. Keep it up.
I don't need to actually be shooting at anything right now. But it's a game about shooting things. You should never not be shooting at things. Even if you don't need to. Just shoot all the things, all the time. See if these ninja guys can get close enough to the sword. The Wii game's quite good as well. I do have a copy. Weirdly enough, I found it like a, there we go. Knock that back. Knock that back. I got the Wii version at like a auto shop somehow. Like, they had a copy for some reason there for like 20 bucks. And it's like, okay. Yep, I have to buy that.
Ruffians here already?
Let's shoot all the monsters in this post-apocalyptic anime thing. Oh, that's a big thing. I'm trying to get points here, big thing, but I guess I'm not getting points now.
Get bonus.
Alright. Or if I can sort these mines. Ah, I messed that up. This is definitely one of those N64 games you gotta play, I think. And it's an absolute shame this never got localized.
Iron, cover our back.
Okay, gotta jump that. Got it. Gotta shoot the gun on the underside to make that stop doing things. Ooh, life bonus. Yes, please. Oop, don't want to stand near that. This kind of reminds me of a boss from, like, Vector Man. You'll actually reflect the shots, like, not in, like, a return arc, but really where your actual, like, lock-on is sitting. So you gotta, like, kind of keep in mind of that. It's a very mechanically complicated game, but it flows really well, and it doesn't feel complicated when you play it.
Come on, quick, into Shinjuku Station.
Hurry! The ruffian swarm has started attacking!
The English is relatively decent.
There, that should get the elevator moving.
You think they're onto us?
It's not a super long game, though, which is unfortunate. But it goes in some, like, insane ways, and you've got to experience this game.
Check it out. Just keep
It's
going.
definitely a very special game. Let's jump that. It's kind of a shame Treasure isn't really making anything new. They kind of just keep making the same re-releases of their stuff, which, I mean, it's nice that they're making their own stuff easier to get, but, like, can we just get some new Treasure stuff? I know Treasure isn't big on making sequels of stuff. Like, they've made literally 3 sequels to all their games, and one of them wasn't even a sequel, and 2 of their sequels weren't even good, but, you know, I would like to see some new stuff from Treasure. Fortunately, there's a lot of people that enjoy Treasure's games, so, like, if you check the indie space, you can find, like, a lot of people trying to, like, replicate stuff Treasure's done before. I'm not sure if it's, like, to any actual, like, skillful extent or anything, but I'm saying we could use another Rakugaku Showtime. But at least we did get another one of these games. I'm just gonna get those for skill points. The plot to this is also kind of a bit like Akira. Like I said, it just goes kind of like nuts. in like the most delightfully odd way you can like imagine. Uh-oh. Alright, got him with my sword for style points.
Skip the small fry. Capturing Radon is our top
Oh, don't want to get hit by that. Yeah, but I want to kill the small fry. What's the point if I don't get the Zaku's? Ah. So I want to get the biggest score I can. Because it's an arcadey style game, and what are you doing if you're not getting score?
bonus.
Transport. Iron, take the controls.
Hurry, Stocky! Whoa! Hold on!
Alright. Actually, I think the real salt in the wound is, like, we only really, in the West, even know about this game because it was, like, included as a cameo in Smash. Like Fire Emblem and like, Custom Robo and stuff. Yeah, I was trying to reflect that, but no good. Ah, and I fell off the stage like a complete genius. Uh-oh. Nope, it's not letting me reflect stuff like that. Okay. Of course, the whole point is to knock this guy into the pit, because it's like a... Whoa. Whoa. Making progress. Alright. Just keep pushing him back. Almost there. Oh, not quite. Ah. There's a good chunk of his health. Like, I like that it's not necessarily a straightforward fight. Like, it's definitely a treasure game where they like to throw curveballs at you that make every fight, like, unique and interesting. Like, it's kind of a shame that there aren't more developers that had, like, the quality and creativity of Treasure, really. Grab that time bonus. Ack. Unfortunately, I think I had to duck and I didn't do that. But, that'll be good enough for now. I kind of want to play more of that, to be honest, though. Oh, that game is so bloody good. Okay, on to game number 2, which is going to be Smash Brothers. This is a game no one's ever heard of, so don't worry if you've not ever made yourself familiar with this title. It's not that big a deal. Alright, here we go. What if Wham Bam Rock played with a bunch of dollies? And suddenly it became a giant phenomenon that people take way too seriously. For reasons I find peculiar. If I recall correctly, this game had like an ad which was like just a bunch of people in Nintendo mascot costumes just like prancing around in a field, and then they just start beating up on each other. It was such a weird ad. But I remember my intro to this game was someone at my babysitter's owned this, and they were very, very quick to like point out how they had so many cool things and stuff, and wanted to brag that they had this game. But they had no one to play with because they were kind of a jerk about things, so they kind of begged other people to play. And I remember I played this first, trying to play as Link because I loved Zelda, and I found myself really disappointed with how Link played. And I think the only character I ever really ended up liking was Kirby. And I don't think I ever unlocked Ness. I unlocked like the other 3 characters, but I could never unlock Ness. Ness was hard. This was also the game that kind of introduced me to Samus. What other colors can I play as? I can't play as blue Samus. That's unfortunate. Alright. I'll play as regular Samus. I'm gonna turn that off because I'm a total scrub. And this level is a classic. I still say it's the best Zelda level in any Smash game. I know Great Temple is quite beloved, but I like this level a lot. I think I have, oh, I guess not. I thought I had my... Boop! Gotta get used to the controls. I have the special, like, fighting controller for this thing, too, like... It's designed for this sort of thing, but... it's still kind of weird for me to control. What's the... Ah, there it is. But yeah, this was the game that kind of introduced me to Samus and kind of didn't. Like, when I was a kid, I got a Game Boy, and that Game Boy came with a copy of Kirby's Dream Land, a copy of Super Mario Land 2, as well as like this weird poster of a game I never knew what it was, and I always wanted to play it, but it had this weird spaceman on it. And unfortunately, I lost that poster, but I think it was like a Nintendo Power poster of Metroid 2. And I didn't put 2 and 2 together because I'd never heard of Metroid before, but it wasn't until I played this game that I even knew who Samus was. And now I desperately try and hunt down a poster of Metroid 2, just for nostalgia, to frame on my wall. And now Samus is like my favorite Nintendo character, because she's a total boss. Respect powerful, self-actualizing women like Samus. Okay. Like I said, I think the only character I ever really figured out how to play in the original Smash was Kirby, and that was basically just spamming pile drivers and the rock move, and you're basically unkillable if you did that. But we're also on easy, so I'm not terribly bothered by stuff. For some reason, it's really hard to get that that move working. I don't have a copy of Melee. I'd like to get a copy of Melee. I actually wanted to get a copy of Melee for Christmas, along with the GameCube, when the GameCube first came out. And my parents decided instead to get me like a really expensive mountain bike, which would have been very sweet, except they did it entirely out of spite because they hate video games and didn't want to encourage that. And the bike they got was for like a super tall high schooler, and I was in elementary school and I was particularly short. So even lowering it, like my forehead basically reached the pedals. I couldn't even sit on top of it. And it's funny because, like, I know that bike was, like, brand new and they spent a lot of money on it. It's like, you know, I appreciate that that's a kind gesture, but, you know, I can't use this. You really didn't think this through terribly well. And you spend a lot more money on something I can't use, when you could have just spent something significantly less on something I would have liked. I don't know, maybe I'm just bitter, though. But my parents, they never liked games. They never liked that I like games. And, like, I like games. It's kind of the one thing I really like. That's the button I'm looking for, okay. Well, I screwed that one up. And I screwed that up. Gotta say, this does not control like the more modern Smash games. Oh, we got Link on our team. Rock on. I think this is a pretty classic level, too. Like, it feels like almost an unfinished stage, honestly. Like, it just has random crap strewn about. Like, it was like a weird testing stage that they just kept in. Kind of like Wet Dry World from Mario 64. But I kind of like this level, all the same. And I like that there's... Thanks, Link. I like that you can see, like, Peach's castle in, like, the distance and stuff. It's nice. Ow. Screw attack. Oh, that's not very nice. But such is the way of having items, which you should absolutely have if you want to play Smash right. I will never understand the people who want no items and play on the blandest, flattest stage ever. Like, you can say it's like a skill thing, but really it's just you play the game in the most boring way imaginable. And I know that's one of, like, my many, many hot takes about things people like, but if you're gonna play Smash, play it with all the features. That's what makes it fun, because it's not really a proper fighting game. It's not. It's a party game. That was the whole point. But I also find those Evo people really peculiar in general. They take everything way too seriously. Alright. Maybe we'll do one more. Freaking Pikachu. I love this stage. This is one of my favorite stages, too. Because it's just a door that can open up and completely muller you. If you get random RNG. Oh. And sometimes you get nothing. Freaking hate Pikachu. You're the worst Pokemon mascot. Eevee was a way better Pokemon mascot. I'll take that. Ooh, yes please. Bop! Oh! Pikachu's having none of it. Does not matter. This game is a lot of fun. It does feel very archaic, though. It might just be the way I'm playing it, like with my control scheme and stuff. It feels like some of the stuff I'm expecting just doesn't work right. Like, I'm trying to use, like, directional smashes, which don't seem to be working at all. Could be that they weren't implemented until Melee, I don't know. I don't have a copy of Melee to tell you. But this is a very kind of rudimentary thing that just... I don't think anyone had a huge amount of faith in, but it took off huge. I think this is just going to be another one of those, like, you know, it's a Nintendo game, people will play it, people will like it. I don't think they realized it was going to basically be Nintendo's, like, bread and butter after this. But it's a cute idea for a party game. Boop! There we go. Classic. Classic game. Not a game I'm very good at, but classic game all the same. Still, never unlocked Ness in that game. Alright, so we did Smash, we did Sin and Punishment. Next is Snowbow Kids. I have Japanese copies of this because English copies are expensive AF. Unfortunately, I remember going to a garage sale, and the seller had copies of Snowboard Kids 1 and 2, and they wanted like $5 each for them, and I turned that down, and I feel so stupid. But I also spent like $400 at that garage sale, because it was just a giant sale of video games. Got a solid gold PS2 out of it, and it was awesome. I know that my Japanese version does not save data, though, and I think it has to do with like my memory pack being full or something, but again, it's in Japanese, so I'm not really sure. Yeah, so don't care for Rumble Pack. It's fine. Who am I gonna play as? Jam, Linda, Tommy, Nancy, and Slash. I was actually talking about Snowboard Kids earlier today with Jet Wolf. He was talking about how he had been trying to get a hold of the Snowboard Kids soundtrack, which apparently is coming out now. Head for goal. Let's try it. I'm gonna try and play this game remotely well. I don't know what the controls are. We'll figure it out as we go, I guess. Okay, slow but easy to control. Balance. Fast but hard to control. Return to select. That's the best port of all. Go all around. Rookie Mitt.
Ready? Go!
Okay, now if I recall, you have to use coins to use items, if I remember correctly. Okay, so tricks are with C, that's good. Get out of the way! Oh, can't figure out how to turn tighter. Stop taking all the items, Slash. Okay, yeah, I don't like this feature, how, like, the exit is, like, just this bottleneck. I've never enjoyed that about this game. It's like, one of the few things about Snowboard Kids I find to be bad. How do I use items? Okay, so that's on that. Ow. Okay, and B does that. Okay. We need points. Okay. Oh, there we go. That's how we turn. Okay. Oh, come on. Yeah. I don't care for this bottlenecking system. These games were so hard to find, I would say they're probably must-haves for the system, though. Ow. Okay. I said turn, but no. I guess not. And to steal stuff. Ow. I wonder if there's an issue with my controller. Hold on. Pause. Okay. Hopefully that'll fix something. Maybe. Alright, well, we at least got round 3. In third, at least. A ghost. I think steal stuff. More tricks. Oh, I think I see. Okay. It's based on the roll of the stick. So it actually, like... The way to think about the movement is basically, like... Imagine looking on your character top down, and then you control your character with your stick. So, like, left and right doesn't necessarily make you move left and right so much, so you have to press, like, back left or back right. Whoopsie. Let's try this again, anyway. Now that I, at least... Let's play a level with a big snowman, sure. But now that I get that, this will be a lot easier to play with. Yeah, we'll use an all-around board again. Now that I at least get a better idea of what I need to do. So I thought I had to, like, hold the button, like... Sort of, like, do a weight-shifting thing or something. Nope, it's just a matter of rolling your stick a little differently. Go up here. I mean, we can't, but, you know. That's how we do sharper turns, anyway. So now that we know that, as long as I don't do anything stupid like I just did, we should be okay. Presumably. Okay, so... Ow. It's fine. I like that the parachute just completely stops all momentum. That is just mean. Okay, get ready to jump. And... Jump! Out of the way, thank you. Ow! Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Not fair. Okay, so I will home in. It just... Okay. Alright, yeah, I'm getting a feel for the controls now. It's just a matter of figuring out how, like, this stick works. Not cool, bro. Oh... I didn't claim I was good at this game, I just said that I own it. Bop. And I think that's kind of effectively like the Thunderbolts thing from Mario Kart. Like it'll just instant hit basically everyone. Okay, well that'll slow you down at least. Jump! Jump! There we go. Alright. Got some money out of that. And you can go away. There we go. There's the exit. Oh, it's over here in this weird 90-degree turn. Again, the whole bottlenecking situation with this game is a little weird. I do like the game though. I'm just awful at it. Ah, that's where we were. Okay. We are so far behind first place though. Okay. Ow. Well, there you go. You knocked me off the air, I'm gonna knock you. Invulnerability! Suck it, plebs. Ah, crap, I couldn't get anything off that, though. Well, that'll at least slow you down a little. Come on. Alright, got you slowed down. Couldn't hit you with that bomb, though. That would have been a nice double whammy of damage. Go get him, ghosties. Ow. Alright, what do we got? Snowman powers! Okay. Okay, we're good. I mean, we're definitely not getting first. We have to accept that. But... Vulnerability! Didn't need to use it, but it makes me feel better. And now I should have actually used it. Ow. We'll say the items in this game are very powerful. Come on, give me something useful. I think we're about to come in last, but... Ow. We'll see about this. Come on. Jump! Not gonna go for the items, just gonna go for speed. I'm inclined to think you don't want to make big jumps if you're going for speed. Oh, ah. Well, we didn't come in dead last, at least. That's a fun game, though. That's a fun game. Okay. So let's move on to our fourth game tonight, which is Snowbow Kids 2. This will shock you, but it's going to be kind of the same-ish, but more. That's not a bad thing, because Snowboard Kids was fun. I'm bad at it, but it's fun. A lot of people don't realize there's like 4 games in the series, though. Most people only think there's like 2. Granted, they didn't call the 3rd and 4th games by numbers, which probably didn't help in any meaningful way. Start game. Okay. I don't care to use the Rumble Pack. So who are we going to play as this time? I don't recognize my character among these, unless that's you. So we'll go with you. You won last time. I think your name was Linda. You win this time. I guess we're going to Sunny Mountain? Sure. Balance board. Okay. I don't seem to have any options. Oh, we're actually going through a story. Interesting. This is a lot more deep. Some kind of Oni. Alright. Let's go snowboarding. This guy's up to no good. Okay. And that's why he's not racing. He's bad at snowboards.
Ready?
Jump! Alright. I'm gonna assume the controls are gonna be basically the same. Although I will say that this character at the very least feels a little bit more responsive. I did a trick. Whoa. Oh, that's a cool waterfall effect. Okay, so let's... Is B throw things? No, it isn't. Okay, now... Okay. Okay. I think I got the controls. I don't think they've changed, but I was expecting the item to be the opposite slot than what it was. Ow! Got a bunch of silly voice clips in this. I like it. This does definitely feel like a step up from the previous game. Oh! Ghost power, do ghost power things. I don't know what ghost actually does. Totally. See, that's part of the problem with the queue system. It's like, you can bop into a wall, or you can just sit there and get your entire spot taken from you. And while it's funny when you do it, it kinda sucks when it happens to you. Okay. So we got ice power. Well, now we got hand powers. Let's get handsy. And, ooh! That's, I know what that one is. Ha! Alright. Nope, I've got invulnerability. I'm happy with that. Okay, come on. Oh, we need a new red item. Bombs. I don't know what stopped you to begin with, but there's a big monster. Or maybe it's a bear that's blue. Bears aren't supposed to be blue. They're supposed to live in big blue houses, I think. Or something. I don't know. That was well after my time. I'm old, though. I don't know what you kids watch today. It's evidently not me. Not that I'm bitter at all about that. Final lap, let's go. I will say this one feels a little bit tighter in terms of response, but again, it could be the character I selected. But I will admit, I like the first game. I'm having more fun with this one, though. But again, we've only done one race here. Whoa, there's big fish! That's exciting. I did not have time to deploy my invulnerability. That might have been on me, but it doesn't change the fact I'm upset about it. Let's go. Oh, there's bats in the cave. That's a cool little detail I didn't realize before. Yeah. This game's got a lot of little, really nice details. I don't know what that ghost does. But now I'm a ghost, so you can't do ghost things. I think that might actually just slow you down a little. Yeah, that's what the ghost does. Okay. Ow. Well, that's exactly not what I wanted to do. Right where I didn't want to do it. No! Need to use the... Oh. I would have had first if I didn't flub the item there. Oh, that's sad. I'm sad now. Can I pick a different level? Ooh, there's paint. Snowtown. There's a whole town and stuff. This reminds me of the apple orchard in like Mario Party 2. I love that. This is a paint shop. You can change the design. Ooh, okay. Wendy's Internet. She owns one whole internet. I'm impressed there, Wendy. Okay. It's the Snow Times office. You can work part-time? What does that mean? Okay. Cool. Go to school to learn how to snowboard. And learn how to snowboard. Is this suddenly a sequel to Kendo Rage? Get to school by 8 AM? Oh my god, I just remembered Kendo Rage exists. Okay, can I just do the next race, please? Like, I might want to paint my board, but otherwise... Okay. That's great. Just let me do that now, please. Oh, you can actually walk in 3 dimensions around here. That's cool. So what's your deal? Yeah, you don't seem as rude as you were earlier. I think we could probably be friends. Wendy owns a whole internet. That's very impressive. I want to paint the balance board. I think you have to, like, unlock. How you can get, like, a Mario paint, penguin paint job. I think I go with this. That's kind of stylish.
Is this what you want?
Oh, I like that. Yep. We're using that. Okay. Let's try and take a swing at this course. That's not okay. Let's try... This is not a snowboarding course. This is like a beach boarding course now. But okay, let's keep... There's a thing. Just let me race now, please. I'd like to try and win one race today. Go! Oh, their outfits actually changed too. Because we're in a place where there's no snow. Okay. Super fan board, go! Oh, I don't have money, so don't hit that. Jump! Like this. Okay, invisibility board. Not enough for another one of these though. I wonder if you could go that way on the water, since this game seems to be fine with boarding on whatever. Okay, well, we have enough to grab a red box, so let's do it. Bombs. Oh, we're behind a waterfall right now. Oh, that's cool. And now we're underwater. Nope. What's the... There we go. I can't remember which button does which, but I know I've got 2 items. Like, had I figured it out right, I would have gotten the last race in first place. Yes, I'm bitter. I think I'm allowed to be. Ack. Jump! Okay, so we got a... Okay. I'll take this coins and go. This is a really cool world. Haha, Bob. And the ghosties are gonna do anything. Oh, I get to ride a turtle. Rock and roll. Okay, got plenty of money. Let's sink into a blue box. I don't know what that does, but I guess we'll hold on to it for when it's important. Let's get a red box. Snowman. Whee! Nice little chunk of volcanic area to skate on. Alright. This is nice. I like this level. Okay, let's try this button. Seems to slow your descent. Maybe you could utilize that as like a way to jump around stuff. Ow! I think I actually got comboed by that. That sucks. What's in the big pirate cave? That's clearly a ship. Okay, open that back here. Oh. See one good shot. There does seem to be a little bit of homing on some of it, but it's not like overbearingly homing on stuff. Alright. Let's go. Gotta admit, I'm really enjoying this. I'm gonna have to play my copy more. Or more of this version, because this is in English and I can better understand it, but... Like... I played a little bit of each and I did like them, but I never really invested a huge amount of time because, again, one of them doesn't save properly, and neither in English. But this is a lot of fun. I will say that the second game just feels so much better than the first game, though. Like, it feels a lot more ambitious, I guess would be the word for it. Like, it expands everything that the first game did. But it clearly feels like there's just so much more, and they take the game in like just every direction and just expand upon it. I gotta remember, it's the green button that activates the blue box, and it's the Z button that activates the red box. You think that the blue box would be activated by the blue button, and the red box would be activated by the red button, but the red button starts, so that would be dumb. But you'd think they'd color-code it a little bit better, or something. I did not time that right. Still, this is definitely one of the better N64 racing games, I think. Would I say that it beats Diddy Kong Racing? Probably not, but I could say that this would be up there, certainly. I think it would be worthy worthy spot on basically any N64 library for like racing games. Right along there with like that, what is it? Air shit car thing. Aero Gauge? Was that the one? Or was that the air snowboarding thing? What? You know the one. It was a good racing game either way. This is pretty good. I like this. I could see myself doing one more race maybe. Inside the chest is... frustration. Oh, this poor little Oni kid just... I just feel bad for this poor little Oni kid. That's fun. It's kind of weird that it's basically 2D by way of 3D, but still. I got two little stars there. I don't know what that actually means, but we'll go to Jingle Town. Finish this off. Mission Snowman.
Ready?
Jump. Okay, I don't have enough for that. It's cool that there's like a reason to accumulate wealth outside of using them in like actual fights as well. You know, like you need money in order to get crates, but there's value in getting it beyond just what you'll use for crates in the stores and stuff, and that's, I appreciate that. Okay. So I am equipped to handle another tricky trap. If I can time it right. The problem is timing it right. I don't want that box. I'm happy with my current blue box, thank you. Awesome trick. The question is this the best snowboarding game on the N64? Because again, there was like that weird hoverboard game that was Japanese exclusive that was pretty cool. Was it Airborders? I like that game, actually. Oh, there's little pink bunnies! Bunnies. I don't know what we just went through that was yellow, but we went through something yellow. Yeah, this still has like the sort of imagine your character top down to understand how they move properly. But it just in general is far more responsive than the last game. Oh, they're cute little baskets we get to sit in now. That's nice. This game's adorable. And the soundtrack is just absolutely killer. I think I'm good with my items. Imagine I'm probably slowing myself down with all those stunts. But the bonuses are nice. Oh no. Oh. Okay. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh, they've got big silly faces on the snowmen. That's cute. Whoa! You can hit yourself with your own snowman. Don't let that happen to you. That sounds like a thing I would do, but, you know, let's try and avoid it. I would have liked to have gotten that red crate. But, let's see what we can do about this. Excuse me, fluffy little pink bunnies. They don't want to run into you. But I do want this crate. Bombs. Oh, it's like an aurora. That's where we're going in, that's yellow. I actually got to see one the other day, because it was cold out and crappy. But the sky was relatively clear. That was nice. It's bright green. Okay. One more lap. Get to the lift. Start the next lap. Alright. Final lap. Let's do it. Just gotta hold on to this position a little longer. Alright. We're okay. We have an invisibility. So as long as I can activate it at the right time, we're good. For anything offensively speaking. And if we get past, I have an attack as well. So as long as I aim it right, we're okay. Whoop, don't want to hit that weird sort of angle. That would slow us down pretty bad, I think. Alright, come on. Just a little more. Got a pretty sizable lead, it looks like. Still, you know. Oh. And there goes most of it. But it's fine. We're okay so far. Let's avoid that crate. Just hold on to my coins. Just try and get around the pink little floppy buddies. Whoa! It's okay. We're okay. We're good. Get through the yellow Aurora. Grab a few more coins, because why not? And just get around the corner. And style points. Totally style points. That's funny. Okay, so we did get a star for first place. I don't know why we got 2 stars the other time, though. Splat. That snowman looks constipated. I'm just gonna say it. Use the items on the course to attack the snowman robot. You will lose if it finishes... Okay, so we get an extra little bonus thing. Okay. That's interesting.
Ready? Go!
Okay, well I got him once. Oh no! Ugh. Ow. Okay, well we're doing okay so far. Don't know what you're gonna do, Ghosty, but do it. That's actually not that helpful. Oh no! Come on! I gotta get some bombs! Okay, we got some bombs. No, I don't want to do a trick. I want to smack the stupid snowman. Oh, this is going to be close if we can even do this. Oh, there's no way. Oh, this is gonna be close. Oh, that's bad. Can I make it? I don't know. Oh, well, I think the answer is no now. Oh. Well, that's sad. But it's cool that there are little, like, bonus things like that, I guess. I'm gonna save. I like to keep this. I'm hoping this doesn't have to save to my control stick. It might. Oh well. That's a lot of fun. Alright. So I think that's been 5 games. What do I think of them? Well, based on these last 5 games, we've actually only done 4. Silly me. Let's do Sonic Wings then. This is a weird game because it's like a 3D, like, sort of Ace Combat style game. As opposed to the other Sonic Wings games, which were shmups, from what I remember correctly. So let's do the main game, I guess. I guess we're being this guy. We appear to be in an F-14. Looks like. Okay, so let's figure out the controls. Hey Sly, how you doing? Oh good, we're playing a Japanese version of this. Oh, this runs like crap. Okay, so... Okay, this is nauseating to play. Oh god. Oh. Currently we're playing Sonic Wings Assault, although you miss Sin and Punishment and both Snowboard Kids games. And this will be the 5th game of the night, although I'm thinking now that I've got, you know, someone hanging around, maybe I'll do another episode. Do another 5. In which case, I think after this, it's a bunch of those terrible, terrible South Park games. I think. Wow, this plays absolutely abysmally. I think they probably tried to be a little too ambitious with this, and it just hurts the performance real bad. Okay. You don't care about Snowboard Kids? That's unfortunate, because Snowboard Kids is awesome. It's got some problems, but I quite like the series. Okay, how do I speed up? What is the accelerate button, if there is such a thing? Okay, it's not that. Those are the C buttons. C up is accelerate? Why would you do that? Oh god, this game. Okay, let's do a Star Fox. Oh! And by that I mean let's fly right into him and not under his legs like I wanted to. I'm doing a Star Fox, damn it. I've decided. Where's the big stompy robot? Oh. It's fine. It's fine. You know, when I started playing it, I noticed that there was a bit of an issue too, but I think the controls are just a little bit weird. Like, the first game itself does not control terribly well. The second game is just a lot more responsive in general, but from what I found, it feels like the way you need to control it is to think of the game like you're looking at your character from top down, so if you want to turn, you have to, like, press back and turn to, like, maneuver your rotation of your board. It's not immediately clear. Like, I thought maybe I had to, like, press a special button or something and, like, try and do tighter turns or something, but it's just, nope, you gotta just hold down in whatever direction you want to turn in. It's not immediately apparent, I will say that. This is... The sad thing is, if this ran well, this might be, like, an awesome game. Like, I love Ace Combat style games. But this is just choppy and awkward. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. I do not have the right angle on this. Level 1, Star Fox 64. Pretty smooth flying there, Fox. I don't care what happens now. I flew through the legs of that giant robot. I'm a freaking hero today. Oh, the control scheme in this game is awful. Ugh. Sad thing is, it's not the only flight sim, but it's like the only one that's really seems to be catered for combat flight. You know, like there is a combat segment to Pilot Wings, but this is the only thing that feels like really directly here for actual combat. We just shot the big banana plane. Why is this in Japanese? Like, everything else seemed to be directly in English. I don't understand. Also, why is there like a pitch adjustment mapped to like the C buttons? Oh. Let's take a look. Game Boy Coaster Collection for $5. That's pretty cool, actually, yeah. I mean, if you can afford it, I'd say that's a pretty fun little thing to grab. Okay, where's the big stupid robot thing? Okay, it's over here. Are my teammates even doing anything to it is a question. I'm fly between the legs again for style points. Just because I can. This does not fly like how physics would actually physics. I'm flying like directionally angled to the movement or the direction I'm actually flying in. Okay, that was actually pretty cool. Okay, let's just try and roll in on him. Where is it? I can't. The game doesn't move you in a sensible way. Oh, nope. My teammates did actually shoot the guy once. For what that's worth. We've accomplished a mission. Awesome. Okay, let's try one more mission. Okay. It looks like every level seems to be against like a big boss character with an independent like, health bar. Whoa! I contest that. I did not hit that thing at all. Alright. Alright. Whoa. Oh. If this played at a decent frame rate and had like a decent control scheme, it might actually be kind of a good game. Seems like a game that should not be on the N64 though. Oh. Yep, we good. We good. We good. We're not dead yet. We're almost dead, but we're not dead yet. Oh! Nope, that's fine. I do not want to continue that at all, ever. Thank you. Thank you, but no. Shame is that's actually a game I was kind of interested in. But anyway, that has been 5 games proper, so let's do our 5-game wrap-up. I will end this episode for YouTube, and I'll probably do another 5 here on Twitch. But let's take a look. Where were we? We were here. So, based on these past 5 games, would I recommend it? Well, Sin and Punishment is one of the most interesting games you can get on the N64. It's certainly, like, the best input. That game is quite awesome, and it's creative, and it's treasure being treasure. Smash Bros. Is iconic, but it's definitely dated. The first Snowboard Kids is creative and fun, but it's a bit clumsy. Snowboard Kids 2 completely knocks it out of the sky. That is a way better game, but both are pretty fun. And Sonic Wings Assault is not fun to play. It just runs horribly. If it ran better, it might be a good game, but that game is rough. Based on these past 5 games, I would recommend it, though, because 4 of them are actually pretty good. A few of them are pretty dated, but, you know, between Sin and Punishment and Snowboard Kids 2, absolutely. Anyway, that will be it for tonight on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, we'll do another 5. But I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, follow the stream to know we go live, because we're trying to stream as often as possible. Plus, you get to see this stuff before YouTube does, mainly because I get to make more content, so that's nice. You might also want to check out and subscribe to my YouTube to see everything else I do, which is a lot of stuff. I should have my Game of the Year list video up in a little bit. I'm probably going to go to bed after this video is done, and then I will make that live, but look forward to that. And if you really want to make my day, check out the show's PayPal or Patreon. Support the show any way you can so that I can continue to do what I do to the best of my ability, which in this case is explore some pretty cool N64 games and be massively, massively disappointed by Sonic Wings Assault. I'm sad. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, Internet.